Hello everybody, and of course welcome back to Dickie's Videos, where no war game remains unplayed. And here we are again with another year, another rendition of What Is On My Desk, and the new improved What Is On My Desk, of course. And the Christmas haul is here. Every year people ask me, what do you want, Richard? And I say, little plastic men. Little plastic man. So, as you can see in the thumbnail, but also what we have to show you, I will link all the models as best I possibly can to the websites where we got them from, but of course please Google them to find out where they are. But the top one at the moment in time, of course, is Warlord Games. I'm a massive fan of Warlord Games, and of course all the models they produce, of course, because it's ancient and it's brilliant. So let's have a quick look. What have we got here? We've got more stuff, but I'll have to put it on the floor because there's just too much of it. So we'll start with what I really like so far is, of course, Macedonian phalangites. So, of course, I will do an individual video on each of these products as I go through them to give you an experience of how I paint them, the trues and woes, but to be honest with you, Warlord Games is quite a solid miniature company and always very good. So we started off with some Macedonian phalangites, just Macedonian pikemen, 40 of them. You do get a nice shield transfer in there as well, which is quite cool. But looking fantastic, and I will show you how I put these together and what I paint them. So there's my and this of course is for Hail Caesar at the moment. This is all for Hail Caesar. So we got that, and of course the other part for Hail Caesar we have is, of course, we have some Gallic or Germanic cavalry. Really needed a bunch of cavalry models. You get 8 metal and of course a command model in there, really nice as well. They're going against my Romans for Hail Caesar. So we're looking pretty there. So currently at the moment in time the total is Macedonian phalangites and Germanic cavalry. 2 good solid buys from Warlord Games, and really good as well. So there we go. We come down to the next buy. I'm really excited for this, and of course when they release this, of course Hail Caesar, and of course the warband version of Hail Caesar, SPQR. Here we are. We're going to start from the back because this is what I like the most. I love elephants. I don't care if they're Carthaginian, Indian, I love elephants, or Arab elephants. Here we are. We have a Macedonian war elephant. I can't remember how much denarii this is. 250 denarii. God, I bet you got to spend your denarii on that. So there we go. We've got some. I really love I love the bronze. I love the helmet, and I think this is what drawn me to it more than anything else. Is the helmet? It is brilliant there. Of course, like I said, check the Warlord Games site out on their little drop down for that. Of course, you can't have. I've got bloody models coming out of bloody every ear orifice. A crude way to describing that, Richard. Of course, I've got goals for Hail Caesar and, of course, SPQR. And, of course, I needed some more Gallic cavalry, which got 8 horsemen there. Really nice models. Like I said, I'll do separate videos for all these. Of course, I think there's 6 of them in here, sorry. 28mm mounted SPR with the unit cards as well, which is quite nice. Then we come to Mercenary, Numidian cavalry. The first ever Numidian kind of mercenaries I've owned as a wargamer, apart from got a couple of 15mm stuff, but nothing 28mm. So really nice models, and very nice North African kind of mixed mercenary troops. I can't remember how much they are. They're 28 denarii each, but pretty kick-ass. Really like that model, and I'm looking forward to painting kind of a mercenary army there. God, man, the haul is high today. So we've got some, of course, Macedonian cavalry for SPQR to back up my warband stuff. I need to buy some Macedonian spear pikemen for SPQR especially, which I'll do probably in the coming weeks when I actually get some painting more done. And then we come to, of course, the Macedonian spearmen. I can't ever pronounce the word, the Forokaitai. I can never pronounce it particularly well, so I'm not going to. Just 8 spear, 12, 28mm, and resin. I've got to say, the resin models for SPQR and, of course, the Warlord Game miniatures are very nice. And I would recommend them if you are looking for some decent 28mm. I know there is other companies out there, but I'm, of course, just showing you things. So there we go. That's the haul. That's the haul for Christmas. I'll just lift it here because you guys can see it. Well, there we go. That's the haul. Of course, one of my friends bought me a Christmas gift before Christmas, and I'll show you these as well. So as you know, I'm a Second World War fan. And of course a battle group fan. I will actually link you to the I'll link you to the Plastic Soldier Company if you're interested, but it's mainly 15mm and some 20mm. So we're looking at some 20mm Germans. These are for battle group. Which book I don't know yet. Probably just the Normandy Theatre. So we've got some. I think he told me he scored these on eBay for us. These are some Pack 40s 20mm. Scenario model, if you're interested, just Google it, and that's the pattern. Of course, we come down to a Howitzer, just an armour fast. I've always been told they are a good company for 20mm models and other things. 2 guns, 8 crew, which is good. 2 guns in there, so that's pretty good. Of course, we come to one of my favourite tanks, the Second World War, the Stuggy G. 2 of them, 172mm models. Of course, can't go wrong with Valiant Miniatures. Been looking at them, and he told me this is the way to go, and he bought me this for Christmas. Of course, we've got 68 hard plastic. Of course, there's a mix of heavy weapons, machine guns. You got mortars, MG42s, 42s gunner, mortars, and Panzer Slick. And of course, coming down to the Stummel, a plastic one. I've not Rodan. I've never heard of them. And well, when we do a separate video on opening this up, we can show you if it's any good. So there you go. That's the haul. That is the haul. So there we go, guys. Like I said, we'll be doing a separate box, and the first thing I'm probably going to open. Let me just shut these down here out of the way. The first thing I'm going to probably do is the first couple of things I'm probably going to put together are, of course, the Macedonian Phalangites, how you pronounce them, and of course the Germanic Cavalry. Both Warlord Games. Like I said, they're a solid company. Really nice miniatures. And there we go, that's the haul for Christmas. And of course, click that like, subscribe button for the next couple of weeks, and you'll be seeing these put together, and I'll tell you any difficulties, and probably at some point do a model comparison with other companies that I'm looking at, Vitrix and stuff like that. But like I said, I always find Warlord Games very solid, and whatever my wife, when she said you ordered them, they came promptly. They're pretty good. So thank you very much. Click that like. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to war game safely, and of course we'll see you on another painting table very soon.